cheetah burrito. My pants are made of leather. I find it hard to concentrate.
Hey there, fellow vegetable nerds. Thank you so much for hanging out with me once again in my kitchen. I don't have a regular episode for you this week. It's just a short little impromptu video. I just want to let you know a couple things that are going on right now. I am trying to be quiet because Brian's sleeping in the other room, which leads me to the first thing that's going on right now. Brian had surgery a couple days ago, and he's doing very well, and he's recovering very nicely, but that has taken up a lot of our energy this week. I am really exhausted. I haven't gotten a whole lot of sleep this week. He was in a lot of pain earlier this week, and that obviously commanded a lot of my attention, as it should. I have not gotten a lot of sleep, and then his surgery, like, we had to be there at like 5:30 in the morning, and I was so tired that I couldn't even be freaked out about being in a hospital during COVID. I was so tired that I was just gonna be like, hey, can I sleep on the floor? Can I just like lay down here, like, you can, like, right next to the hazmat, bin. He's doing really well. He's recovering. It was a pretty easy surgery. It's one he said before. I won't go into it. It's not my place to talk about his medical stuff. But suffice it to say, not only am I a little too tired to make a regular episode right now, but also, in addition to being my husband, he's my editor, and I don't know how to edit videos, and I'm not going to ask him to sit for hours and edit a video while he's trying to recover from surgery. That's just, like the line from the movie, I'm an asshole, but I'm not a fucking asshole. So I'm just doing a little, see, he would have edited that out, maybe, I don't know. But, so that's one update, and he's gonna be fine. We're gonna have an episode for you next week, no problem. Maybe I'll even try and get something recorded so that if he's feeling better, we have something this week, just not, on our regular Thursday. We'll see how that goes. The other update, I got a job. I am now employed. I've had a real busy couple of weeks. I've been interviewing like non-stop for jobs, and all of them going really well. And then I got a call saying that I was hired for a job that had never even called me for an interview. So I was like, oh. But it's still very exciting. It doesn't pay as well as the other jobs that I applied for, but it's the job that offered me one, which is very attractive, and it is still a really good job. You have heard me talk a lot about how much I love the state of Oregon, and now they're my boss. I just today accepted a job with the state of Oregon, so I'm really excited about that. It's going to be interesting because it's a work from home position. I had been sort of excited about the idea of getting out of my apartment, and I still am not going to. Also, I get to be challenged and see how well I'm able to get work done with Stella. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I wanted to have something to show you at least, and I was thinking, well, maybe I could cook something. Then I was just like, no. The thought of having to clean off the stove and then having to figure out the lights and having to figure out the camera placement so that you could see what I'm cooking and see me and the whole deal, and doing that for the hours that it takes to do that, because I'm still not any better at lighting and cameras than I was before. I was just like, why don't I just smack myself in the face forever? Like, same difference. Got a delivery of stuff from We, and it's full of really exciting things that I want to show you. I don't have it in me to show it to you right now. So I was like, oh, but maybe I can do it tomorrow. If I can get some sleep tonight, maybe I can do it tomorrow. Because there's really cool stuff in there that I ordered specifically because I wanted to show it off. But I do have something. I got a box of goodies from a friend in the mail. I love that people are sending me boxes of goodies. I don't know why they're doing that, but I really appreciate it. I think probably they're doing it because I'm sort of on record now as being a person who enjoys boxes of goodies, and so it's really nice. So my friend Stacey sent this to me, and it's just some little things. I sort of slightly peeked at it, but I haven't really gone through it because I thought maybe it would be nice to explore this together. So first things first, we got some pistachios. Ooh, chili with lemon and lime, pistachios. And this comes from Pahrump, Nevada, which is where my friend Stacey lives. I'm wondering, is this gonna be like a box, like, you know how one friend sent me the Oregon box and my other friend sent me the Ketchikan box. It'd be cool if this was a Pahrump box. If everybody's just like sending me things that are representative of where they live. Pistachios are so good. I'm gonna eat one more and then I'm gonna move on. I got some more. So these are from a company called OU Nuts, like O period U period nuts. Nevada grown. This is from, again, Pahrump, Nevada. I've never been to Pahrump. I have been to Las Vegas, which is, I guess, close to there. And we got to go and visit. Come on. We got to go and visit Stacey while we were out there. And I got one of probably the top 3 worst headaches I've ever had while I was there. It turns out if you live in a place that's fairly moist and then you go to a place that's very dry, you should not go on extremely long walks without proper hydration. Otherwise, like, every bit of moisture in your body just goes away and your brain shrivels up and then you feel like dying. I had to spend the whole day in the bathtub just wishing for death. It was, oh God, it was so bad. It was so bad. Nothing touched it. It was the worst headache. It's not the worst headache I've ever had. I'd say it's number 2. The very worst headache I ever had, it felt like a big pole was like going through the roof of my mouth and I cried in a restaurant. I was on the verge, I'm not even kidding you, I was on the verge of going table to table and saying, please, one of you has to have something in your purse. Do you have Tylenol or ibuprofen or a hammer or something? Please help me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's delicious. The chili limon one was good. Oh, the jalapeno ones are really good. Jalapeno flavored everything is good. I'm gonna put a link to these guys because I like supporting local businesses even if they're not local to me. Coffee. I think it is. I think it's a themed box. I love it. Pahrump Valley Roasters Organic Ethiopian Coffee. These little guys. I'm not gonna open it yet. Ooh, I can smell it through the bag though. Oh, I do love coffee. And there's another one. Buttered rum, hot shit. Oh. I'm having this tomorrow. This smells unbelievable. And again, that's Pahrump Valley Roasters. I'm gonna put links. Don't have to just support my town, I can support other people's towns. Aww. Aww. So this is like a necklace and earring set, and they're owls. Now, if you're noticing, we'll fix that in post. Maybe, I don't know. I dropped the camera. If the angle is suddenly different, that's what happened. I dropped the camera. I don't have it set up on a tripod. It's literally just balanced on a jar of garlic powder. Did I mention I'm tired? If you are noticing a theme with the coffee and the owls that is not accidental, I met Stacey and her partner at the Twin Peaks Festival, which is unfortunately no longer going on, but it was a big part of my life for many years. And Brian and I would go every year, and we met a lot of really, really wonderful people there and have a lot of really wonderful memories. And yeah, so So Stacey and her partner are both, you know, longtime attendees of the Twin Peaks Festival. And of course, owls and coffee are two really big themes with Twin Peaks. There's a note. Now watch, I'm reading it on camera and it'll be like, "Dear Kelly, fuck you, we're not friends anymore and you stink." I mean, I doubt it. It would just be funny if it did. Oh, a little llama. Also Twin Peaks themed, if you remember that scene in the veterinarian office. Kelly, I'm sorry we missed being able to meet up this fall on my road trip. I plan on doing another one this year, so be ready. Yay. Just wanted to send you some hot sauce I made since we don't have the Fire Walk With Me wing challenge anymore. Okay, I was hoping that would be in here. So she was posting some pictures on her Facebook about having made her own hot sauces. And I was looking at all these pictures and I was like, hot damn, I'll bet those are really good. So I think that's what this last thing is. And yeah, she was in town and I was supposed to go meet up with her. But this was pre-vaccinations and pre all of that. And I wasn't able to. And I felt really, really bad about it. But she didn't come just for me. So it's not like I ruined her trip. It's just, you know, she wanted to see all of her friends in town. And I'm one of those friends. And I couldn't make it happen. I feel really bad about it. So I'm glad she's gonna come back at some point, especially now that I'm vaccinated and I can feel a little better about it and a little safer. Check out the hot sauce. This is homemade cherry bomb. Hot. That was a cool noise that made. Oh. It's like, it smells, it smells sweet and maybe tomatoey, like it's almost got like a barbecue sauce kind of flavor. See, what can I put this on to taste it? Because I really want to try this. I mean, I could, hang on. What I wanted was a butter knife, but all I could find was forks. Oh, I like that. Oh, so it tastes really innocuous at first. Like you take that bite and you're just like, oh, that's a nice flavor. That's a nice flavor. Then you give it a second, and then your tongue's like, oh, what's happening? I'm like salivating. That's really nice. And it does have a bit of like a sweet tomatoey sort ofness. I don't remember what all she put in here, but oh, it's not quite like a barbecue sauce, but it's reminiscent of that. You could definitely use it in place of a barbecue sauce. Oh. My mom used to make these sandwiches. I think it was from the Fit for Life cookbook because she was always doing stuff like that. And it was like, I think it was like sauteed vegetables with barbecue sauce on whole grain bread or something like that. This would be a really good sauce for that. This would be so good on sauteed vegetables. Oh, that's good. I really like that. Thank you, Stacey. I really like. I'm really happy with this. I love this, and I'm looking forward to putting that on all of the things. Also, for the viewers at home, the thing that she mentioned, just so you know, the Fire Walk With Me challenge, in the town of North Bend, Washington, which is where they filmed a lot of Twin Peaks. You can go to the diner, like, you know, the Double R Diner, It's all over that show. And the real name of the diner is Tweeds, or I guess it's Tweedies, but nobody calls it that. It is Tweeds. And they used to have a thing called the Fire Walk With Me Wing Challenge. And it was this thing where, you know, if you get enough people to do this, you pay something like $13, and they bring out like 6 chicken wings, and they tell you that they're gonna get progressively hotter. They tell you that they start out with like the mildest one, and then each one gets hotter. And they don't bring them out all together. They bring it out one at a time, so you can sit and burn waiting for the next one. You gotta eat every bit of meat off of it. And if you get all the way to the end, you get ice cream. You get it for free. You get like the ugliest t-shirt I've ever owned. But here's the trick. The first one is not the mildest. The first one is hellfire. And I remember doing this challenge, and after the first wing, I was like, I don't think I can do this. Like, this might be beyond me. And I stuck with it. And then the next one wasn't as bad. And I was like, this is how they get you. Because if you tap out, you got to pay the full like $13. That's how you make $13 off of one chicken wing. Smart, very smart. But I did get to the end. I did make the mistake of, I know that water is going to make it worse. And I do it anyway, every time. Like, when it's past a certain point of heat, I do crave water. And I ended up drinking like 2 pitchers of water. And that's what really took me out. It was just that much water. I've just felt so sick. But made it all the way to the end. I have pictures of me and my friends having finished it. And like, my eye makeup is all smeared and I look like a sad clown because I was wearing blue eyeliner back when I would do that sort of thing. It was all smeared and I'm just like and they had a poster at the back of the restaurant on your way to the bathrooms, and you get to write your name on it if you you know, if you make it through. And we were all very joyously and triumphantly writing our names, and I wrote my name as Kelly fucking Lintz, and it stayed that way for a couple of years. And then somebody told me like, hey, I was in Tweeds and somebody crossed your name out, like specifically crossed out the bad word. And I was like, how dare you, like, how dare you? So the next time I was there, I wrote my name again, and I wrote it as Kelly goddamn motherfucking Lintz. I don't even know if it's still up. I haven't been there in a really long time. That's the story of that. Anyway, thank you for hanging out. I'm sorry it's such a weird episode, but, you know, things happen. I'm glad I at least got to do something. Thank you so much to Stacey for sending this to me. I feel like I need to return to the subject of the job real quick. I know you might be wondering, like, well, what's going to happen? Am I going to keep making these videos and stuff now that I'm going to be, like, employed full-time? And the answer is, yeah, I hope to. I really hope that I will be doing that. It'll be a little bit more challenging. But, you know, you can have a job and a hobby at the same time. So I will do my best to keep up with that. And I'll keep you posted on how things go. And yeah, so looking forward to next week having a little bit more normal fare. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate you hanging out with me, and I'm having a lot of fun making these videos, and I hope you're having fun watching them. If so, please feel free to like and subscribe, hit the bell. It'll let you know when there's another video coming out, even something as goofy as this one. And if you want to share it with your friends, go ahead and do that. You know, do the whole deal. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm really tired. So I will see you next week. Bye.
Hey, turn up the caramel and shizzle on the shizney. It's time for me to walk. Let me introduce myself. I'm Gino Burrito. My pants are made of leather. I find